Welcome back, everybody, to the Kirby's Epic Yarn playthrough. This is part 23. And as mentioned before, at the end of the previous part, we are indeed starting out with the Cloud Palace. This is another sort of, I want to call it a relaxing level. Really, the only danger is from these moving buttons, which really aren't that difficult to deal with in time. But man, this stage has another like really calming song. Very relaxing. I don't know. Again, you know, and I've said it a bazillion times. Very chill, very cool, very relaxing, calming game. Now these guys are actually platforms and enemies? I can't remember if you can actually like destroy them or anything, but you definitely want to use Weight Kirby to get a little extra oomph in that bounce. And is this our first treasure? Yes, it is. Lie down on this fluffy rug to feel like you're on cloud 9. Aw. Alrighty. I don't know what this stage is based on, like from previous Kirby games, if it is. But yeah, that's gone completely over my head. Let's see what it has to, what the walkthrough has to say about this stage. Oh, this is like the most difficult part here, is trying to go forward against these backward moving buttons. It says first things first. Oh, well, there's a portion that happens a little bit later, so I'm going to skip that. Oh, never mind. Everything it says is a spoiler for stuff that hasn't happened yet. Okay. But at the very last part, it says, towards the end of the stage, you'll enter a special segment, and you'll probably only have a bronze medal by this time, because beads are kind of scarce early on. But then it's a cinch to grab the gold from here. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. But so far, the beads seem a little okay. I mean, you know, they don't seem like they're super populated. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like there's an okay amount. We haven't even gotten the bronze medal. Oh, here's that spoiler portion. It says this is Krakow again. This is like the actual Krakow. The other one was apparently called Space Krakow. It says when Krakow descends from the heavens, you can't hurt him. And there's no other way to avoid his attack other than to run like mad. You'll miss a couple of beads, but no treasures or bonus stars. And there you go. And then the rest of it is a spoiler. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Is this our next treasure? It is. The bubbly soda. Looks like it's filled with flavors. Try displaying it on a table. What? Can't I drink it? You know, otherwise it's going to go bad and it's going to lose its fizz. I could go for a bubbly soda right now, though. Okay, oh, well, here's that bronze medal, that aforementioned bronze medal that we were promised. And the promise was kept. Shouldn't I be going up? Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I could have sworn there was something up there. I can't remember what it was. Wasn't it, like, beads or something? No, beads and the 3-star bonus thingy ending. Okay, now we can finally move on from this area. This is that wiggle to the right again, to the right. Oh no! Whoa! Watch out for those. What are those? Are those button bees or button bugs? They are button bees. Okay. Because again, you know, the walkthrough like lists like all the possible enemies in here. Oh, this is spooky. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. There's no solid ground underneath there. I don't like that. I think there's another section, or not. Oh, here we go. Now this is gonna be our brand new power-up. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. This is gonna be our brand new power-up. This is called the Star Shooter, and it's got the same music as the rocket power-up. And it works somewhat similar to it, except it moves to the right as opposed to up. And there's a lot of Bronto Birds. Gotta blast all those Bronto Birds. And these are Lil Krakos. That's literally how they're spelled. L-I-L Krako. Lil Krako. They are little Krakos. And there's a whoa button bees. Alrighty, so yeah, just gotta move on through. Make sure you blast everything in your way. That's important. I like how this guy's trying to get out of it. I don't think so, mister. Not after that naughtiness. Oh, I don't think I can destroy these, but he's kind of gonna avoid them. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look out for that. They have got spears. Oh dear. You see, I should have rhymed deer with spears, but I didn't. So let me. Oh, this part here is yeah. You have to pick the bottom side because if you want to get the CD, because otherwise it's impossible to be able to go backwards through that solid block. Oh, there he is again. I like this song. This is a good one too. As if you couldn't tell by the fact I was humming it. Wee, watch out for that. Oh yeah, that's spoiler. So yeah, it says, furthermore, the Star Shooter segment at the end, which is essentially just like the Rocket Metamorax, except it's a horizontal arcade shooter, is where you'll get the majority of your beads. Hey, what do you know, we're at gold. You'll probably enter, there it is, you'll probably enter this segment with only a bronze medal, but don't worry. Oh, don't fret. Sorry, no, don't worry, don't fret. It's a cinch to grab the gold from here. And hey, it was. I got it. I did it. Yay. So, yeah, this boss battle is not terribly difficult. You know, he really telegraphs his attacks. He have tons to get out of the way. And defeating the Lil Krakos is not much of a challenge either. And then, yeah, just like the last time we fought the Krako in space. And that's it. He goes boom boom, and we go bye-bye. And we get the 5. We get the 5, right? That looked like good timing. You better stop. It's still going. That's making me nervous. Yes, we got the big bonus. Okay. Is that like a boxing glove? What is that? What was that, Patch? Oh, it is a boxing glove. It's like a golden boxing glove. Like Golden Gloves fighter. Anywho's. Alright, so now we're up to almost 140,000 beads. We're really racking them up here, folks. Because once again, I love collecting stuff. Collecting stuff is love. Collecting stuff is life. Now we're going to unlock a very interesting stage. Boom. Boom. That seems really unnecessary. You don't need to punch the ground like that. What did the ground do? Anyway, all those stars that it punched out of the ground, poor ground, makes a platform to Castle Dedede. And spoiler here, no, we're not going to run into Dedede again in here. It's just this is his castle, and we gotta go through it. Beep, 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 beep. This was the song that's the gourmet race, right? I couldn't remember. Oh dear, I couldn't remember what the song that plays during the Dedede fight was. But yeah, the whole gimmick, well, the big gimmick to this stage here is that you want to ride these cannonballs, and as long as you're not there when they explode, you're perfectly fine. Okay, and then yeah, then we get used to doing this up. There we go. And they rotate a little bit, which makes it a little bit of a challenge, but not too much. Also, insta destroys enemies, which is not the case for you when you stand on them. You are perfectly fine. Just don't be in the explosion radius. Now this is the other gimmick to how we're going to get treasures in this stage. There's these little side rooms here that have specific enemies. If you see there's a little box there, that's a Waddle Dee. And yeah, we just have to defeat all the enemies that are in that room, and then we'll get the treasure. Which, that time, it was the 2-star bonus. But, yeah, that's basically it. That's it for all the gimmicks here. So, let's go ahead and... I kind of wanted to read a little bit of information. I don't think that there's anything, terribly important that happens here. So, I'm just going to read a little bit of information. I was on the post-release, outrageously Imaginative. I'm pretty sure I read that part. Oh, okay, yeah. I think that's where I stopped at. Was the first paragraph. Yeah, it said. So the next portion is, well, OneUp.com praised the game for the creativity of the levels and the thematic visuals. Game Informer praised the game's artistic style as one of the best-looking games on the Wii, and also noted its ease of use for less experienced gamers and its challenges for more experienced gamers. Oh, there you go. See, it does have challenges. Like getting this. Someone put a lot of effort into this model of Castle Dedede. I bet it was Dedede. I wouldn't be surprised. Japanese gaming magazine Famitsu, there it is again, gave it a score of 19, 18, 19, and 110. Wow. For a total of 36 out of 40. They said, the game's not just about looking cute. The way the gameplay takes advantage of this yarn world is brilliant. Even if you've encountered these sorts of obstacles in other action games, they seem fresh all over again here. It's a great action game too, and if you try to get every item in the game, every veteran, or even veteran action fans, will find it challenging. The whole package is stuffed full of fun and surprises. The graphics are unique and packed with originality. The game's set up so you never get a game over, but there's still enough optional hardcore aspects to it to keep all walks of gamers happy. That was a really big quote. Like that was all the Famitsu quote. that was the entire thing. Goodness gracious. Now this portion here is a little spooky. There's spikes on the side here, and this is kind of telegraphing something that's going to come up later, and you want to be a lot more careful in that section. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Now this room is actually similar to another room that we're going to get to, and we'll get to that when we get to that. But for now, we just have to defeat these boomers. Are those what those are called? Bombers, right? Why did I say boomer? Oh no! Oh! Wow, that guy had it out for me. he was like, I'm taking you with me. Oh! That one too. Wow, that's crazy. And I think that's, yeah, okay. I was gonna say that should count, right? Alrighty. Oh, it's over there. Bink. Alright, what do we get this time? The 3-star? Yeah, hey, what do you know? that was genuinely a guess. I'm not looking at the info here. I'm just I'm watching the screen, just like you guys are. Boop. Unless you're not, and you're just listening to this in the background while you're doing something else, you know, maybe doing some homework or studying or working on a project, or maybe you're working on videos of your own, in which case, hey, I'm really happy for you. I do love that though, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I do feel very humbled when I get comments from people saying, you were my inspiration, growing up or whatever, and oh, whoops. Okay, that was not inspirational. And you're the one that got me into video making and what have you, or any other things like, I've seen people say, oh, I watched your playthrough on this game, and, now it's my favorite game of all time, and I never would have found it unless I saw your playthrough, your gameplay of it, which is also awesome. I love introducing these games, especially ones that people haven't seen before. I was going to say, they look like a wardrobe. This luxurious robe is amazingly comfy, even if it's a little big. Well, I mean, Dedede's a big guy, so makes sense. But yeah, I always feel really humbled about that, and again, it's not something that I planned for when I first started making videos. I initially just kind of saw this as like a little hobby thing, something to kill time, and something to do additionally, because I loved playing video games, and so I said, maybe I can do a little something extra and record while playing video games and give my commentary on it. That sounds like fun. And so, yeah, now here we are, many years later, many years later, and we're still in it. We're still in this game, both literally and figuratively. Now, these guys are, where were these guys again? Was it Mushroom Run? These big caterpillar guys, and you had to take the their little strings that they spit out and throw it back at them, and there you go, that's it. Oh, that was the 5-star, okay. What are those guys called? A sulk worm. Interesting. That's a name. Oh, they were in Big Bean Vine. Okay. Okay, so it was Big Bean Vine. But yeah, everything else that I said was the same. You know, they have the string, they spit it out, you throw it back at them. Easy peasy. Oh no! Look out. So this is not that area that I mentioned before, that, you know, you had to be careful on. You do have to be careful here, especially if you're going up here to do things like this. But this was not the area that I was talking about. Also, I do love how they conveniently go past the first few walls and only blow up on the far wall. That does make things a lot easier, I must say. Now, there's going to be a little bit of time skippery here, because this was that aforementioned room that I said was going to be a lot more difficult than the first bomber room, because this bomber room has 2 bombers, as you can see, on the top right and the top left that you cannot get to normally. And you have to... oh dear. Oh! You have to carefully throw the bomber bombs into... there we go. Into their little alcove, their little cavern. And make sure that you actually get them... whoa! That was so close. That was almost the end of that. Because if you run out of bombers, that's it. You lose this room and you have to move on. That's why there was a time skippery here. As you can see, I only had 300 beads because I speed ran through it just to get specifically back to this room. And there we go. That's our last treasure. The gourmet race. Alright. And then that's it. And then we go back to our regularly scheduled original run. Back to that fancy schmancy gold medal. And there we go. I love the magic of video editing, I must say. It is magical. And it's move-y. These guys are hilarious. There's like this giant Waddle Dee that they're supposedly protecting, I guess, and they just don't care. These Spear Waddle Dees are just vibing. They're taking a nap, they're kind of dancing back and forth. That one guy, I grabbed his spear and he was just like, whatever, I don't care. Take it. I don't think they liked that guy. I think they want Dedede back. See how that Dedede statue was covered up by that giant Waddle Dee patch? Yeah, I think they want Dedede back. Okay, and that looks like Yin Yarn. Yeah, that's oh, wow! That's a really freaky looking statue. I don't like that. Oh, here we go. And now we're getting towards that aforementioned, yeah, you have to be careful area. You have to be careful with how you time your cannon blast here, because if you don't, you're going to blast into one of those spiked walls and lose a lot of beads. Oh, why do you do this to me? Why? You're gonna make me cry. Alrighty, so now comes a little bit of an interesting portion. As we clear 140,000 beads. Also, yeah, the CD doesn't show up here because, again, I did that on the second run. Oh, see, here's the... yeah, Beedrix came over and visited my apartment. That's what happened with Zeke that one time. Okay, so as you guys know, after the 4th level, that usually means it's boss time. This is the final boss. Yeah, it's this jerk. Whoa! That is spooky. That's spooky. That's it. That is the final boss of the game. He is waiting for us, but because it's the final boss of the game, I don't want to do it just yet. We're going to save it for later. So in the meantime, we're going to skip past the portion where you would have defeated him, and we're going to move on to stage 5 of Dreamland. That was adorable. Which is... what is it called? Meta Melon Isle. Oh, this one. Meta Melon Isle is a fun one too. because, if I remember correctly, it kind of cycles through a bunch of different Metamorph transformations. So this one's fun. Now first, we start off with the off-roader. So we kind of get... And we get this, like, really funky, tropical-sounding music. I love it. Okay, this is all... Yeah, this is all very simple. Okay, yeah, just kind of going through here. This portion here is just so much easier than any of the other off-roaders, like, sections that I had to deal with in any other stage. And just like that, we're done with that. Now we move on to a transformation we haven't seen in a long time, the fire truck. Now, if I remember correctly, this was another full disclosure, because I believe this is my second attempt at doing this. I messed up big time, because, and I don't know if this was shown before in the other stage that the fire truck, or stages that the fire truck was in, but if you spray the lava, it creates like obsidian, I guess, or whatever. Kind of cools down the surface of the lava and makes a solid platform. The coconut in this chair is actually a very comfortable cushion for your head. Ooh. I don't remember if that was a thing in the previous stages, because again, it's been a very long time since I did those. But I didn't realize that the first time, and then I jumped in the lava and lost a bunch of beads, and you can't get them back. So this is the second try. Now we're back in. Now we're in the dolphin area. All this portion here, this is all my first try. Like this is technically the first try here, after the fire truck segment. So yeah, it was just the fire truck that messed me up. And I blame the fact that it hasn't been around a long time. It's clearly it's not me. Oh no. No, not again. Oh, no. You know, for all the times that I said that the digging Kirby power-up was my least favorite, oh boy. Do I dislike the train Kirby segments. I'm so... And it's not even like, you know, I hate it. Oh man, it's just badly, you know, designed or whatever. I'm just bad at it. I don't think it's badly designed. I think I just don't understand it. I personally don't get how to optimize this. But so far it's going okay. I don't know what this is below me. This is, oh, it's just like a smoky cloud. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was like a solid thing or what. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the ground here. I think there was a treasure here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I can't tell what that is. It looks like a... Oh, it's an ice cream. Ice cream sculpture from another tropical paradise I've yet to visit. I thought it was like a pina colada or something. I was going to say, wow, really? Alcohol in a Kirby game? Anywho's. So I got 3 cabooses with me. And I remember talking about these guys the last time I did the train power-up and horrifically messed it up. And this is the reason why I... Going upside down will never not be funny to me. This is why I knew that once you finish the area with the cabooses, you get extra star beads. And there they all are. 3 of them. Nice. Okay. I had to like... Oh, no, that's right. I had to... That's right. You have to point at the screen. So that pause was me rotating the Wii remote back to horizontal. Whee! Okay, and then we go to Surfing Kirby. Hey, no, I missed whatever that is. Oh, no. No. Oh, this is not going... Wow, what was that? This is not going super well. Okay. Oh, no, missed that. Oh, dear. Am I in trouble here? Oh. Little rainbows. Oh, here we go. Oh. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so bad with timing. Oh, Ice Cream. Oh, it was called Ice Cream Island. Okay. That's what this song is from. So I think I have to get the 300 here. I think that I missed the 500 from the... oh, there we go. Thank goodness. From the surfing portion. I think it was that area that I missed at the top. But I just barely managed to eke it out. and got that gold medal. So that's going to be it for this part of the Kirby's Epic Yarn playthrough. Join me in part 24, where we'll be moving on to the final stage of Dreamland, of the final world. Final stage of the final world. What else do we have in store for us in part 24? I can't say because I don't remember. So we'll find out together in the next video. Thank you all once again to my lovely supporters for supporting me as usual. Now that we've unlocked the halberd, I will see you all next time.